Shooters by Julia Boggio, published by Home by Midnight Publishing. This is a rom-com that is set both in England, France in a lovely chateau, and then it goes on to Lake Como. And at the heart of the novel is our heroine, Stella Price, who is a lovely, sassy, self-effacing young woman who I came to really like as the narrative progressed. Stella is finding herself in a bit of a pickle at the minute because she does photography and, she takes pictures of handsome chickens, but nothing that really kind of sets her world on fire. She has a day job and she is also dating the boss of the company, and that really isn't going well. She knows she's got to turn her life around, and then when at an event things all fall apart, she knows she has to take her life by the reins. She knows she wants to do photography but won't really get anywhere without any professional input, and the person she thinks will be able to help her is star photographer Connor Knight, who occasionally holds some seminars, residential courses, and the next one is on schedule in France. It's fully booked, but somehow she embeds herself onto the course and gets herself to France, and the two of them kind of bond quite nicely. He spots that she does have some talent and helps her along, but she begins to sort of have a twinkle in the eye for him. She thinks he's rather attractive, but he's one of these men who has a different woman on his arm at different events. They're always stunning, and there is little Stella wondering, how she's going to move forward in her own career. She has to leave the course a little bit earlier than she would have chosen, takes herself back to England, and then she is invited to take a society wedding on, which is at Cliveden, and that's a very fancy house where it has a lot of history, and it is the sort of place that Connor would have felt at home in. She says yes to this project, but she knows that her talent will have to get her through. Her experience just isn't there. Connor, of course, would have been the experienced photographer, really dealing with the whole event. She gets through it, and eventually Connor asks her to join him at Lake Como at a wonderful wedding, which is wonderfully lakeside. And there she meets someone she'd rather not meet. So this is a novel that is full of lovely characters, interesting locations, some interesting characters, little twists and turns. So if you're looking for a very good rom-com that will, transport you to some lovely places around Europe, then Shooters by Julia Boggio is certainly one to pick up, and I really enjoyed it.